Okay. I am currently streaming a game that I played a lot of, and I think I've streamed once before, which is Stellaris. Um, it's a blast, so thought I'd give it a go again. I put a fuck ton of mods on it. I don't know, things that I liked, things that kind of expanded the universe and all that, and I thought I'd give it a playthrough now to kind of show everybody some of the mods I've got installed and how wacky it can get. So to start, I am just making a new race from scratch. And I haven't played a hive mind in a while. Um, so I thought that could be fun. And I am currently just picking out a name. Loza. Loza, that sounds fun. Alright, now what for my... Why are they all the same? Let's go with... So I've got a techno-organic world going, which is part of these mods that I've installed. Let's see what looks like a... I like the look of that city. Oh, there we go. That's a techno-organic city if I've ever seen one. So I selected techno-organic, one mine, so I get additional unity. Got that down. My advisor voice. Okay, okay, I get it. Let's see. Legio Unity. I'm gonna go with Legio. I think, what did I name my race again? Purin, species name, Legio. Yeah, kind of a play on Legion, you know, hive mind, we are Legion kind of thing. Pirate name. Alright. Excuse me. So primary, so they're kind of white. So let's go with the white as a primary color. Secondary, kind of purplish. Oh, it reflects on your ship. I never noticed that. Need something that kind of stands out, don't we? It's a good color, right? Should we go with that? Now, let's find a neat little EVE Online, geopolitical. Let's find something cool. Historic. Legion. We are Legion. There we go. Like a Parthenon looking thing, right? But we're aliens, so I mean that wouldn't make sense. Let's go with something. Oh man, but that's cool. Let's go with something. Now I've got a bunch more little things here because Star Wars. Cool. Because of mods. Red Rising. Interesting. Oh, that looks sufficiently alien. That's cool, but that one's much more. You could spray paint that on the side of a building, right? It's neat. Nah, go with the white background. Oh, what kind of ship? Oh, should I be a Reaper ship? No. Pretty neat, but I really like the way the stock ships change. Molluscoid ships are neat. Fungoid ships are super cool, though. I think I'm going to go with that. So my ruler, nucleus, core. Oh, I liked salience. Let's go with salience. Oh, fuck. Did I spell that right? Ah, I missed it. No ruler title. Oh, God, I have to? The hive salience. All right. And because there's no mean, if you're going to play this game, you got to get into who you are, right? Your empire. So techno-organic. I like the skulls in the back there. Yeah, I might go with 13. Oh yeah, there we go. Techno-organic. That's very that looks good. That's what I got. I'm making them psionic out of the bat because that's super cool. Hive mind not affected by happiness. Pretty simple race actually. So I'm gonna save this. Legio. Alright, how should we play? The smaller star system, the medium star, are really, like really fun. Go with a ring. Elliptical. What did I play last? Alright, let's go with spiral. It's a small, so we'll go with 4. Advanced I 1, 1. Marauders are just dicks. It's annoying. I'm actually gonna, because there's a mod that adds a lot of traits, a lot of tech traits. I'm bumping that down so that the game doesn't take so long. I'm leaving that. Bump the crisis strength up. Big game 2300. Yeah, that works. Let's call it 2500. Let's bump it up to captain. You might see me lose my ass on this, to be completely honest. That's good. That's good. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Captain. Catastrophe. I've installed a fucking lot of mods out the bat, so here, you know what? I'll get to that after. These are real space is one. Galios planet modifiers. Super cool. Gigastructures is a fucking must-have. Randomized guaranteed habitable worlds. No, I don't want you to randomize those. Alright, so research buff off the bat. Boom, boom, stasis chambers. Need those stasis chambers. And, give me those minerals. Alright, I'm going to play at normal speed to start. So usually, my science vessel, you, go. Explore that direction. Ooh. I do like starting on the outside edge of the galaxy like this. I don't know why. It's kind of easier having your back to the abyss. And you need to build an energy sucking thing to start. So I got the hive capital, rich in actinides, rich in natural fuels, technology, max generator, max agriculture. Neat. Wild nest. Oh my god, I haven't seen these. Hold on. Wild nest. Maintenance drones. Oh, cool. I want to replace that. Upkeep is just, yeah, let's replace those because that produces 6 versus 18. Yeah, maybe I can't. I think right out of the bat, my energy's right. Shit. So I'm going to build, the first things that I normally do is build another science ship pretty much immediately. I sell off a little bit of food. Now that should balance out actually. And that's it for now. I'd like to build another actinide. I don't have any mineral wealth? How am I getting plus 16 then? Interesting. Are my blockers? Max district, max district, max district. Gotcha. Mm. Ice. Ice right out of the bat. I'm pretty fucked on that. Seems. Ooh. This is kind of hard mode. It's actually set to normal, but that sounds like hard to me. We're gonna recruit another scientist. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our scientists. I paused it again. Beforehand technology. Let's see. Oh yeah, we could do better than this. So when we go to hire another leader, I'm gonna hire this guy. Oh, we don't have enough energy credits. We are in a major energy deficit. Okay, okay. Ooh, that's not good. Sell that off. Sell that off. We're selling everything off. We need to crew this guy. So let's buy that. Let's put him in charge of our that training. No, 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 no. There we go. And you're then going to be crewed by, yeah, one of my starting scientists. And survey system. So right off the bat, we got to fix some shit. Menial drone unemployed. Ooh. We need a wild nest. I think that's what we need. It's very sexual sounding. Got a good world right there to start with. Continental world. Rich and precious stones. Habitabilities down 10%. So I've been streaming a lot lately, but I've been so all over the place with games. Obviously, I play a lot of Eve online, but I haven't been finding a lot to do there lately, just because of my time zone. So I haven't been hopping on too much, which is pretty bad because I kind of got like a leadership role in the group of guys that I play with. So I really should hop on more. But I've just been trying different games out lately. Just trying random shit. Seeing what's good, what's not. Starting in an energy and an ice deficit. Okay. 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 Alright, alright, I get you. Wait, wait, wait. Why did my ice go up? Hmm. A new I wish I understood the mechanics of this game better. It's so fucking complicated. It is. If I'm looking right all the time, it's because I'm looking at myself, because that's where I got all my streaming stuff. Ooh, exotic gas. I'm about to run out of energy. It's not going to kill me. Alright, let's see what we got over here. I'm gonna colonize that world off the bat. Maybe. Excuse me. I really do love strategy games like this, though. It's weird, when I first started playing video games, it used to be, that was like all I fucking played was strategy games. It was like Command and Conquer. That was like my bread and fucking butter. I played a game by EA that I think I still have, called Emperor Battle for Dune, and it was one of the few Dune, Dune Dune, as in the book by Frank Herbert, themed games. And it was a strategy game, kind of like a real-time strategy, kind of like Command and Conquer style. And it was amazing. And I don't know why I haven't streamed that yet. I love that game. I love everything about that story, all of it. Leave be for now. We need some fucking energy. mm, mm. I know what I can do. Starbase. No, I don't have it yet. The Ute Empire. This is new. Precursor Ute. So every time you start one of these games, you're kind of given a precursor quest line. And it's like, what were the owners of the systems around you before you were a spacefaring civilization? And I normally get different ones. I haven't gotten the Ute before. I'll leave B for now. Remnants. Intelligent life. Alright. So you're kind of branching out your civilizations just for the first time, figuring out that there's life beyond. Oh, I need geothermal tap. I'm going to pause it for a second. So I need to scroll through and look at some things. So this produces 8 energy credits. That would help. The hydro as jobs. You got to kind of balance what jobs you need employed. It produces 6 energy and 1 ice. That's 2 birds with one stone right there. There we go. Okay. And I think I need ice anyway, so. So anyway, the weather here on Okinawa is getting a lot nicer. It's not hot as balls. I got a few projects I need to finish. One of them is a garbage bin, because here in Okinawa um, they won't take your trash. I think I've talked about this once before. I was probably shit-faced at the time. They don't take your trash unless it's in a specific bag sold by like the township. But if they can't see that bag, they don't take your trash. So if you just throw it in a fucking garbage bin, they don't take it. So what happens is, so like apartment complexes usually will have these like graded, like mesh garbage bins, basically. So I went to go buy one, and they're like $400 fucking dollars because these metal grate containers. So I just decided I was going to build one, and I've been working on it way too fucking long. I literally just have to finish putting the metal sheeting, great stuff on it. I have no excuse. Fuck, I'm in an energy deficit. Keep selling food. Yeah. Low stockpile. I know. There we go. My hydro plant's almost done. That's not going to fix everything. So it produces 6. Tech drone plus tech drones produce, and there's one more job, so it produce 10 actually. Once a tech drone job is filled. And some ice. Mining station. No. I don't need that yet. Ocean world. Alright. So, minerals. Long night habitability's down. Alloys are up. And happiness is up. Interesting. 3 energy credits. Well, we're going to need this system anyway. So, we're going to survey it. It's not a big galaxy, that's for sure. very close in. A lot of confrontation. Sell that off. Build another energy district. No, wait, that's not an energy. That's an industrial. Starting with a hive world might have not, or techno-organic world might have not been the smartest. These wild nests are cool. That's a cool bonus. We're gonna see it through. But they're gonna die real fucking early, or I'm gonna own the whole galaxy. Oh yeah. Little more, little more. There we go. What to sell, what to sell. Don't have a lot. I can get away with selling that. Alright. Ooh, let me take a look at my policies. Oh, got another thing here. Star-based influence. No, let's go with one new population. Have you now? There's a lot I want to wax philosophical about lately, but kind of feel weird doing it all of a sudden. I don't know why. Excuse me. So you would get interesting. Continental world. Lack 400. I just downloaded Destiny 2. Really frustrating because Destiny, I guess, is kind of an MMO style game, and I mean, it's Destiny 2, so it has a first game, except I don't get to fucking play it because it was PlayStation only. It pisses me off. Exclusive titles, exclusive bullshit like that drives me insane. Sony is bad for it. EA does it too, but EA are fucking cock goblins, and we all already knew that. The fact that that fucking company stays in business just pisses me off because there's always some dipshit out there who's like, I gotta buy Madden 2K, whatever. Like, oh, it makes me so angry. Like, they don't deserve money. They are a piece of shit company, run with just horrible values. And, like, I get it. You make a video game, you want to make money off it. Except that's not the story of EA. It's the story of like a smaller developer. EA is just like, hey, we would like to produce the same bullshit over and over again and increase shareholder profits to fucking infinity and beyond. And we don't give a fuck if we kill everything you love and enjoy in the course of it. So yeah, EA's bad. Speed the game up. It's nice. There's a if you look in the top right there, there's a speed indicator. You can adjust how fast things happen. So when you're playing single and multiplayer, you can adjust how quickly shit happens. Like if there's a lull, you can kind of speed through it. Generally I play on fast, but with these mods, it kind of slows the whole game down for me, and I really enjoy it. I made a list of the mods. If anybody who doesn't already have it wants it, just let me know. Mm. Should I colonize this bullshit? Probably. Alloys. No problem with alloys. Research that. I need that. Technology. That's how you win this fucking game. Let's see you win this goddamn game. God, I should scrap this fleet to begin with. You always start with like this little fleet. It's a whopping 92 fleet power, which is low. It doesn't do fuck all. What is this? Ash World. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's routine. All right, research that one. You will research the anomaly and then the project. Oh, so my puppy. Come here, babies. Come here. I want to show you to the peoples. Whoa, she's doing good. She's doing good. She's she's still a scaredy cat of everything. She's a good girl. But she's just sitting in my lap right now. Ripley, my puppy, she I've been working with her on all kinds of things. So little backstory to her. Got her from, well, originally there was a breeder up in mainland Japan. It was a puppy mill, and there was nothing good about the puppy mill, of course. That's why they shut it down. And I know that's kind of a common story in the United States, but it's not as common in the rest of the world, to be completely honest. The U.S. kind of went down. Okay, baby. Okay, puppies. No, don't sit against my computer. Thank you. Good girl. The U.S. I mean Americans in general, kind of take their pets very seriously. Not to our discredit. I think that's a great thing. Kind of care about life in that aspect, but a lot of the world doesn't put quite that emphasis on shit like that. So Japan shutting down a puppy mill, it must have been really bad. But anyway, after they shut it down, they farmed out all the adoptable dogs that they saw as adoptable out to the various prefectures, Okinawa being one of them. And there were two or three that went to Okinawa, and that's where I found her. Her and her brother were at the rescue there, and so I got her brother out. Look at him first, because he was she was obviously the runt of the litter, and I guess I was being a little selfish because I was like, I want, this is the first time ever that I'm not just rescuing a dog like the most pitiful looking one in there that's like, take me home, they're gonna fucking kill me in a day, like, so I was like, I kind of like an honest god puppy, and I looked at her brother, and I get him out of the cage, and he's kind of I don't know. He was all right. He seemed cool. Didn't really seem that interested in me. Started trying to hump shit like right away. Like he was just really not. I don't know. I didn't get a good vibe from him. Seemed like it would have been a pain in my ass. Um, and then I got Ripley out, and she was just terrified of everything. Just fear of everything. Like if she wasn't just kind of in a kennel with her back to a cage, she was just scared. Period. Fucking dot. And that was kind of her story. But well, six on one hand, half dozen on the other. You know, I feel like I could work with. I felt like I could work with that, and I have. And she was certainly scared. Um, that was kind of her mo from the start. She, uh, surmising what I could, I think she basically just spent the first she's about 4 months old when I got her. I'm pretty sure she just spent the first 4 months of her life in a kennel, just knowing nothing else. She was probably with her mother until she could be on solid foods, and then they stuck her in a kennel, and that was it. She just lived in the kennel. Because when I first got her, that's all she wanted. She did not want to come out of the kennel. Fun story. Didn't need to crate train her. Still don't need to. She's fine with that. But everything else in the entire world was the problem. Um, if I got her out of the kennel, she wanted to put her back to a wall and kind of hide in a dark corner, so to speak. But I've been working with her, and she's in a pretty. She's phenomenal. She's so much better than she was. She walks so fucking good on a leash, like better than dogs that are like people that have owned dogs their entire life, and they've worked with them, on a leash or whatever. She's just fantastic on a leash. She listens. She walks right next to me. There's slack in the leash. She's not pulling the whole time. She's just so good on a leash, um, which is just fantastic because she just took to it right away. She's stupid smart. I'm pretty sure she's a German Shepherd Shiba Inu mix, uh, which is amazing. Like those are really the two dogs that I've always had in the back of my mind. Um, my problem with German Shepherds, German Shepherds are super awesome dogs. The problem is that they've been bred to those bad extremes again. Like a lot of breeds have. Like you look at a German Shepherd, and a lot of German Shepherds are these gangly, long-limbed things with uh, fucking hip dysplasia, and they have fucking weird tendencies. They snap at strangers, and then they'll it's a family dog for 10 years, and then they just kill a kid. They just have weird shit about them. So I didn't want just strictly a German Shepherd. And I have always thought about a Shiba Inu, just because they're super fun dogs. People call them cat dogs, and I've always loved my cat, Audie. Um, Quick aside, I got a story about her, but they're stubborn little assholes too that don't listen well. So the combination of the two is super neat to me. I figure, I don't know. She's really smart. It took so little. As soon as I could get past the fear with her, all I would have to do is a couple of treats, and she learned sit, and she learned lay down, and she learned stay, and all that kind of shit. And it's the simplest shit to her. She's like, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just fucking terrified you're gonna kill me, and everything's gonna kill me. So that's basically what I've had to work with over time. It's been really stressful. I'm not gonna lie. She got off her leash for 3 days in the jungle. I managed to get her back. It was funny because it actually did her some good. When she came back, she was like, "Fuck that. That was horrible. You're way better." And no, I had a she was super skinny. She's the runt of the litter. And I couldn't find a harness that fit her. And I had her on a buckle collar thing. And one day I just had it on her, and she got scared, and she ran, and it just popped the fuck off her, and that was that. And I was like, fuck, you can't catch like a tiny little dog that's just sprinting for life, you know. And then my neighbors by my house came up to me one day, and they were like, "Oh, dog, dog, dog." I was like, "Yes, where?" And she was like behind my house the whole time in the jungle, and I just couldn't see her. Um, but I grabbed her and I brought her home, and that's been the story ever since. But I think I think I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna start taking her to the dog park soon. So we'll see how that goes. She hasn't been bad with people or other dogs for that matter. The the kennel said that she would play with other dogs actually, and the when I'm walking her, she'll see other people. She was scared at first, but unless they're like coming up right up on her, she totally ignores them. Um, Still a little freaked out. Just kind of, if they're like walking on the same side of the road as us, like I'll step off to the side and she'll just kind of hide behind me for a second. Which is fine, Just gotta work on that. But yeah, puppies. And she's sitting right here at my side right now, and she's super adorable. So anyway, oh, Audie, my cat. I've had her for well over 10 years now. Um, she's about second in life to my kid. Well, third, you know, wife, kid, cat, I suppose. Um, she's been with me through thick and thin. But she unfortunately has a kidney stone, like a massive one. She, she was, she's been getting really fat, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Is she diabetic? And then we noticed, ooh, deviants. Yeah, I know, I know. We need more worlds. Boom, go. Cast. Okay, okay. We're gonna research that. Yeah, so she was getting fat. We noticed some blood in her urine one day, so we took her right to the vet, and the vet was like, "Oh, it could be a handful of things." And then he's like, "Could be a kidney stone," and I was like, "Maybe." He's like, "It could be diabetes." I was like, "I think that's what it is," but he did an ultrasound of her right away, and like immediately, it was a 1.3 centimeter kidney stone, which is fucking massive for a person, let alone a little cat. And I know, cat, it's not like a cat can tell you, um, and they hide those kinds of things really well. You know, she had this big fucking kidney stone the whole time. Um, so so she's gonna have to get surgery to get it removed because there's no way you could remove something like that without honest to God surgery. So she goes in tomorrow for surgery. Um, I know she'll probably be okay. She's amazingly healthy otherwise. She's only 10 years old. Um, Still worried to death. Uh, but yeah, my poor kitty. But anyway, back to this game. I'm getting a little bit of an empire going now. I'm gonna branch out. Uh, Fuck. I don't know where. The key to this is to find choke points. So it should be easy to kind of claim this top half of the galaxy here because there's these two spiral arms that come out. And there is a bit of a separation here. Honey, what are you beating the shit out of? Okay. Okay, just curious. It was pork. And, oh, we've almost fixed our energy crisis. It's exciting. Hmm. Can we colonize this? We need more food. We're just gonna colonize everything. We're hive mind, right? Fucking hive mind. We are legion. Oh, I didn't go to the gym today. I just realized that. I have been working out. I've been trying to lose weight, while also maintaining the build I've got. You know, it's not like I'm a small guy or nothing. At least I got that going for me. Um, I've been fucking crushing the weights lately. I'm not gonna lie. Been holding my weight though. Like it hasn't been going up or down, which, considering how little I'm eating, how little I'm drinking, except for times like this, uh, I'm definitely doing well. I think so. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. But my blood pressure is fucking high. It's like 160 over like 95. Like my resting, I'm telling you, back in the day, it fucking kills me. I remember being 20 years old, enlisted, blah blah blah, and I remember, going in for my PHA, my physical, my yearly physical, and my heart rate being like 58, 58, 55, it. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah, that's good, that's good. And now my resting heart rate is like 80, 85. Like, it's not bad. It's not great either. Like I used to be really fucking healthy. My blood pressure was 120 over 70 or whatever. It was good. It was solid. 110 over 70. We'll say. And yeah, no, not no more. Not anymore. Um, you know, Probably my lifestyle's catching up with me. My genetics are catching up with me. Uh, I need some room on this world. Boom, boom. This wild nest is cool. Job base +6, +4, +3, +4. And we need some industrial districts. Should we pull one off? No. I feel like that'll benefit us. We'll do one more there. Yeah. Like, Yuki just turned 30. I'm about to turn 30. Life's fucking catching up. Yet here I am, streaming video games over the fucking... Oh, I know this one. Okay, so this is paused. Zoldar 5 is burning up. The planet has closed their shield that is capturing Zoldar's radiation. Heating it to what soon be an uninhabitable temperatures. Where is this? Time loop. Zoldar. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The scorching heat of an advanced civilization of tiny swamate reptilians scurry about in frenzied activity. Blah blah blah. They appear to be locked in a time loop, a hopeless cycle of fast-forward repetition. So during the birth of their civilization, in mere hours, countless generations can be observed. Where they've been condemned to a certain crispy death. But we have discovered a crack in the shield that could allow us to change their fate. So our choices are repair the shield, interrupt the time loop. Their fate is their own. I feel like we should interrupt the time loop. I want to interrupt. Oh, that's going to be bad. Research that project afterwards. It's either going to go very well or very poorly. God damn, I do love this game. There is whoever did the writing on this game, like if you sit down and take the time while you're playing and read the shit, it's really, really good. I'm a sucker for a good sci-fi story. I really am. Like, hell, I'm a sucker for a bad sci-fi story that, as far as that's concerned. So I play the game mostly out here in this galaxy view. You can kind of get in to the solar systems. You can look at, like, here's my first fleet. You can get in and you can look at them and kind of do shit. Find research it. You know? They fly about, they'll shoot, you'll see fucking space battles are pretty neat, honestly. Ooh, a great day for the Legio. It's actually a fairly pretty game overall, as far as strategy games are concerned. I just bought the update to Civ, so I'm gonna give that a go here in the near future as well. The like the catastrophic world one. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, you did you? Okay. We need that. We need more unity. An interesting but albeit primitive design. Solar sail. All right, fair enough. Sometimes you really don't gotta read them. Close. We're probably gonna do it. I'm gonna colonize that world. Ash world. 0%. Ugh, that's rough. Curious what happens with this time loop. This is gonna go. This may go very poorly because I vaguely remember this quest. And if it doesn't, like, it's a 50-50 shot. It either goes your way or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, you release some kind of like dickheads. Yeah, that dickhead civilization. Yeah, they are not friendly. So the good news is we have broken the time loop. The bad news is the inhabitants are not pleased to see us. The time loop, which is caused by an artificial singularity that curves space and time within the shield, was set to deactivate on an unknown but very specific change in the lizard's behavior. Our scientists believe it may have something to do with their penchant for violence. Upon disabling the field, the lizards reacted with immediate aggression to our presence. Then got to quick work on the shield, blasting it to bits within hours. So that was a mistake. You know what? Dinner's ready. I let loose a reptilian Menace on the Galaxy. I feel like that's really enough. That's really enough. So I'm going to call it there, guys. So you have a good night.